All right, for this problem, we're supposed to find the second derivative of 1 over x squared plus 1. All right, so to get started, we have to find the first derivative. So first derivative. And again, let me write down the original function at the top here so that we don't lose it or we keep it on screen as long as possible as I move my page down. The first derivative, there's actually two options for this. Option number one is that we use the quotient rule. So we have that derivative is going to be the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom all over the bottom squared. Okay, and so the derivative of 1, the derivative of any constant is 0. Then 0 times x squared plus 1 doesn't matter because it's 0. Minus 1 times the derivative of x squared is 2x over x squared plus 1 squared. And so that works out to be negative 2x over x squared plus 1 squared. Okay, so that's option number one. Option number two is that we could write y as x squared plus 1 to the negative first power. And therefore, by the chain rule, the derivative is going to be equal to negative 1 times x squared plus 1 to the negative 2, subtracting 1 off the exponent, times the derivative of the inside. And so that works out to be negative 2x over x squared plus 1 quantity squared. So for the first derivative, either technique works, and we get the exact same thing, negative 2x over x squared plus 1 quantity squared. All right, then we find the second derivative, either way. So the second derivative will be the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom all over the bottom squared. So that's the original bottom, and then I squared that. Okay, so I have derivative of negative 2x is negative 2, then x squared plus 1, minus a minus makes plus 2x, times the derivative of x squared plus 1 quantity squared is going to be 2 times x squared plus 1 times the derivative of the inside, which is negative 2x, all over x squared plus 1 to the fourth. Okay, now to simplify this, I noticed that, well, let me simplify both of these individually first. So minus 2x squared plus 1. And then here I've got 2x times 2 times 2x makes 8x squared times x squared plus, and I forgot the square here, I apologize, x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1 to the fourth. Okay, so restating x squared plus 1 quantity squared. This is x squared plus 1 quantity squared. This one is x squared plus 1 quantity squared. Okay, now on top, I can factor out an x squared plus 1. What's left is negative 2 times x squared plus 1, then plus 8x squared, all over x squared plus 1 to the fourth. Okay, and so x squared plus 1 cancels one of the x squared plus 1's on the bottom. So on the bottom, I'm left with x squared plus 1 to the third. On top, I have minus 2x squared minus 2 plus 8x squared. And so this simplifies as 6x squared minus 2, all divided by x squared plus 1 to the third. And so that is the second derivative of this function, simplified as best we can, 6x squared minus 2 over x squared plus 1 quantity to the third. You have the option of factoring 2 out of the numerator if you so wish. I'm certainly not going to take points off for that, but this is good enough.